student, right? That's great. So great to meet you. Welcome to the Communication and Media and Journalism Department, or as we like to call it, CMJ. Did you know comm students have very special access to some very unique resources here on campus? You didn't? Well, lucky for you, I know all about it. From equipment to software to studio space, CMJ has everything you need to level up your talents. I've been sent to give you a tour of all the cool things you now have access to as an official communication student. Come on, follow me and I'll show you around. Welcome to one of our editing labs. Here you'll find iMac computers installed with all the new software you need to design, create, edit films and videos, and so much more. Don't know how to use the software? Don't worry, our communication courses will teach you exactly how to work the software. As long as there isn't a class being held in here, these computers are available to CMJ students at all times to freely use for personal or school use. If the door is locked, just find someone around in one of the offices or the cage to help you. Oh wait, I haven't shown you the cage yet. Come on, follow me.
I felt accomplished after I got my diploma. Made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Welcome to the cage. This is my personal favorite spot on the tour. This room is full of equipment that you have full access to. As long as you sign up for the insurance, of course. It's how we keep all of our equipment safe so that everybody can keep using it. The cage has any type of equipment you may need to make a film or a video, including JVC and Panasonic cams, Blackmagic cams, tripods and lights, mics and boom pulls, monitors and teleprompters, even gimbals and dollies. Students can take out equipment during any weekday during the hours posted on the door to the room. Equipment can be checked out overnight and even over the weekend too. I know us commuter students love that. Being able to take the equipment home makes working on projects so much easier and convenient. There's always a lovely student member of our comm department in here ready to help you check out whatever you would like and answer any questions you might have about equipment. So don't worry about having to purchase any equipment of your own. The cage has got you covered.
What's your name and your occupation?
So my name is Kathy Rue, and I am an assistant professor here at Kean University in the Communications, Media, and Journalism Department.
What was a pivotal moment or project in your film career that significantly shaped your approach to storytelling or filmmaking?
Well, that's a big question. I think when I was in graduate school, I had to prepare a thesis project, like a film, and I created a film that I made as part of a exhibition, because it had to have an exhibition of work. And so I tried to figure out a way to make a film that would also work as something if someone walked into a gallery, that they could like see the film. And so it became a film where I was really thinking about how do you draw someone in to want to watch the film even if they didn't watch it right from the beginning. And so it became much more about like an atmosphere environment. And I also made the film was shot on 16 millimeter film, and I made a standing wall that held the 16 millimeter projector, so it could actually project the film on film versus doing the digital version. And that also became part of the viewing experience, so you could watch the film like passing into the projector and then watch the film itself. So I think that was a big moment for me, really just thinking about how film can become something that becomes an atmosphere that you experience rather than just a storytelling tool.
How has teaching influenced your work as a filmmaker and vice versa?
Well, with teaching, I'm always trying to think about new ways of letting students know like technical things with the camera or challenging themselves creatively. And I think that's always good for me. Like I definitely learned more working with cameras when I had to teach other people how to work with cameras. And I also get, I really am drawn to how you weave both technical skills and creative skills into making films. And when I stay active with my own films, that energizes me to help other students, to help my students stay active and try to push their boundaries and challenge themselves in making films. So it really becomes this back and forth between my practice and my students, hopefully, practice.
What has been the most rewarding moment in your career as both a professor and a filmmaker?
I think for myself as a professor, it's seeing my students outside of school. I can think of some students that have gone on to being exhibiting filmmakers, and so seeing them, when I go to festivals and I see them showing their work, that always makes me feel really excited, because I feel like, oh my gosh, I knew you in the beginning, and here you are, a professional making films and sharing them with the world, and that's definitely the most exciting stuff.
Welcome to the WKNJ Cougar Radio. This is Kean University's very own radio station, run by faculty member Professor McHugh, and anyone is welcome to join the station crew. Students involved in the radio station can start their very own radio show. You get to be the host of a show and stream it live on 90.3 FM. If anyone at Kean is interested, be sure to contact Professor McHugh. Interested in working at the radio station, but it seems too intimidating? Don't worry. Take our audio production class and learn all about our radio station and how to produce audio. You'll be ready to start that show you've always wanted to in no time. If being live on the air still seems too scary after that, don't worry, I've got something else to show you.
There I was, 16, divorced, remarried with a baby, another on the way, and I could barely read or write. Getting my high school diploma was the catalyst I needed. Now I have a bachelor's, a master's, and I became a teacher. When I look at all these success stories, I cannot help but think it all started by getting my high school diploma.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
Welcome to our podcasting studio. This room is filled with state-of-the-art podcasting equipment for students to use to record their very own shows. This room is even equipped with a set design and cameras so you can record our own video podcasts too, not just the audio. If you want to use the podcasting room, you can simply reserve use of the room through the cage. When reserving the room, all of the equipment and the space becomes available for just you and whoever else you'd like to be in your podcast. So don't worry about being interrupted in the middle of your show. Maybe I should start my own podcast. Oh, sorry, what was that? You want to finish the tour? All right, let's head over to the Hutchinson building.
Hi, my name is Rohit Sarangani. I'm a senior at Kean University. I also intern over at Union TV. So what drew me to the communication media film program was when I first came out of high school, I didn't know what I wanted to do. At first, journalism seemed really interesting to me, so I spent my freshman year as a journalism major. First semester of my sophomore year, no disrespect journalism, I just decided it just wasn't for me. So I was also taking a digital production class with Professor Carlson, and that really drew me into film. So during fall of 2022, I changed my major to media film. So Kean has given really good resources in terms of helping me grow as a media film student. So whether it be a TV studio class, advanced TV studio class, they helped me get my internship over at Union TV. I know Professor Terrezza does a really good field production class also. And yeah, also they've had great editing classes. Shout out to Professor Rue, shout out to Carlson, as I said earlier, and Professor Oakes. They've all been great professors to me. They've helped me come a long way to where I was just a few years ago. So once I graduate, I do want to try getting into the film industry. I know that it is a difficult industry to get into, but I can still see myself doing TV studio production stuff when I'm in my future. Just a few weeks ago, we took a trip to CNBC in Inglewood, and we got to see a bunch of behind-the-scenes stuff for how their shows are run and stuff like that. And I can still totally see myself doing that in the future.
Nice. Okay. Thank you, Rhoda.
No problem.
Welcome to our TV studio. This is where our TV production classes take place. Learn all about news and television production while using high-end broadcasting equipment. From the broadcasting cameras to the sets, it's a complete production studio. With multiple sets in this room, even a green screen, students can push their creativity in this studio, just like so many students have before. Whether it be for a school project or for an extracurricular like Kean TV, this studio allows us to feel like true TV and film students. This is the control room, equipped with multiple monitors, computers, a TriCaster, a soundboard, and even headsets. A full production team can use this room, with everyone having different jobs. So while the director is in here watching from the monitors, I can still hear them out here at the camera. The TriCaster is one you can find in any TV production studio and helps us practice doing live television. This room is awesome, but you know we've been saving the best for last. So to the library we go.
My name is Mia Silverstein. I'm a film and media major, and I'm treasurer for the Film Association. I transferred here my junior year, and I originally was like a journalism major, and I felt there was more of a creative outlet with the film aspect, so that's when I started deciding to switch, and then I'm there now. I think mainly the resources, like for me, was my professors that I had, and they helped me a lot inside and outside of the class. I feel like they're always available and they're very personable and just want to get to know you and really help you out. Hopefully after graduation, I want to go into like documentary-based work so that I could be able to combine like more of my outside interests with film and get into more like field work and just be more hands-on than like a TV set. I want to be more outside.
These walls and windows hold me tight. The warm embrace we all call home. This little street is a land of liberty of its own, where I always have a place to go. I'm free to call this place my own. We all deserve a place to call home.
That's an American dream.
This might be the coolest room on campus, and anyone can use it. But us CMJ students like taking advantage of the awesome sets we can make in here for films. Welcome to the Visor Room, or the Visualization and Immersive Studio, if we're being technical, which I guess we should be in this room. This room provides a 270-degree immersive experience. There are 10 4K laser projectors to display a clear image across 3 walls. You can create so much in this room, whether you want to use the laser projectors to design or you want to create a cool projection background for a video. There are endless possibilities of things to do in the Visor Room. And my favorite part of this room is something that not many people know about. There's a complete green screen room. In this room, all the walls and floors are covered in green screen. Classes have made some very fun projects in here already. There are endless possibilities. Whether you want to film a scene in outer space or create a video tour of Italy, you can do it all inside this room.
Hello, my name is Helen and I'm a media and comm major. I'm also the president of the Kean Film Association. So starting out, film was never my first major. I always dabbled between art and criminal justice, but what finally drew me to film was when I was shown in one of my classes a movie from Wes Anderson, The Grand Budapest Hotel. I admired the set design and the story that I need to create something like that. And that's what pretty much led me to this major. The resources that have helped me personally have been pretty much talking to professors. For example, Carlson or Kathy Rue, they have really helped me kind of like help me improve my editing skills, film skills. So pretty much being able to reach out to professors that you feel comfortable enough asking, going to for help. MSc is also a good place to ask other students about how to get more involved in campus and how to grow within the campus. I always dabbled in what kind of job careers I would go into after I graduate in the film industry, because there's so many and it's so scary. But I would definitely want to go into creative directing, anything with storytelling, a writer, a camera operator, maybe even a set designer. Well, it's an amazing and also a wild 4 years. I'm graduating soon, and I guess the last piece of advice for the rest of the upcoming film majors is that, personally for me, I found a good community here, a lot of people that I love to work with, creative people, and hopefully you guys can find your group, your club, your group of people to make things and be creative. But yeah, hopefully you guys have your own wild and amazing 4 years as a film major.
The freedom to live in safety. That's an American dream.
There are so many opportunities here for students in CMJ thanks to all of Kean's facilities and equipment. And that's why I love being part of this department. So after seeing everything we have to offer, are you excited to be a comm student now? Awesome. CMJ is so happy to have you here. Thanks for tagging along on our tour, and be sure to check out all of CMJ's pages on Instagram. Bye, Cougars.